Well, this thing that Bev posted, I didn't even get to see it, but they told me about it on the way. I guess some young adolescent girl got to speak to the UN and said, you know, you're messing up our world. I mean, if I'm going to have kids and this and that, this is our world that you're messing up here. You know, they're putting profit over people, and you know, so out of the, you know, here's just this young person who understands more, and people are just, they're so busy. They write me sometimes, they go, Ken, you know, I understand this and stuff, but I'm so busy just trying to make ends meet. And a lot of what they're busy with too are games. On Facebook, there's all these games. They have all these distractions, plus television has so many distractions. And yeah, I think that that's having a part of it.
We're actually playing a game now with the decent survival of our grandchildren.
Yeah, the real game.
Yeah.
The real game.
And it's amazing the way it's kind of like lemmings walking off a cliff.
Exactly. Well, I'm hoping that we can steer the lemmings away, and I'm hoping that the Occupy movement gets a little bit involved in elections. I don't know, I bought a site, I used to always think if I had the right website, I don't know, but I had occupyelections.us, which I might do something with, but I really think that people need to be behind and know that they've been censoring our elections. That's what I've been documenting since 2000. I hope they don't do it again with Paul. What is your...
Well, he doesn't have a chance of doing it.
You don't... You think they'll...
He doesn't have any business for it.
But he has a lot of great... I mean, he's been doing well in the straw polls and whatnot.
But that's irrelevant. If you want to run an American elections are bought. So
far, but we could, if we're going to change.
You could change it, but you need a really mass movement.
That's what I'm trying to hope the Occupy movement would.
Well, it's, you know, it's nowhere near the scale where it could. I mean, I hope for us too, but if you think about electoral impact, it's far from being able to get involved in a $3 billion election.
But if people understood what we're talking about today,
they could.
They could.
Yeah. We
could if enough of us put forth the effort. And you're saying that we really probably should keep on, even if he signs this bill. Those of us who've been speaking out should keep on, right?
Yeah, but that's undoubtedly true, and it has an impact. But if you want to be serious about elections, a couple of things you have to bear in mind. For one thing, even if you could elect your own president, you know, pick your favorite state, elect him president.
You got to work out Congress.
Wouldn't make any difference.
Well,
because you know you need senators, you need representatives, you need governors, you need the investors. You have to have control over investment decisions, over what happens at capital. I mean, that's a long struggle. It's the right struggle. But you have to recognize.
But if you had a president in there, he would have, or she would have, airtime. Number one, and plus, I'm saying when I say Occupy elections, I mean what I've been saying all along. I've interviewed congressional candidates and the Senate candidates as well, because I mean that's the, you know, both houses of Congress. You really need to have some people there who are standing for us, who aren't bought. I mean, you know, wasn't human right that. You know, nothing appears more surprising to those who consider human affairs with a philosophical eye than the easiness with which the many are governed by the few. We still outnumber them. I think with effort, if we recruited enough effort, and if we could get this...
It should certainly be tried, but we shouldn't underestimate the scale and character of what has to be done. It's a long, hard struggle. It's putting somebody in office, even if you could do it, which you can't, wouldn't change anything.
Well, unless we got people in those other offices too.
Yeah, but that's a big job, and it should be done. Actually, that's one thing the right wing understood. They began their organizing with school boards, local representatives, and so on. And yeah, that's the way to build up an electoral movement.
Well, let's hope things cook in the next year. I think we're out of time.
Yeah.
Thanks again. Let's hope.